What's up guys, TC here, and welcome back to Starbound Nightly. Today I got a lot of really cool stuff to show you, so we're going to start off with this brand new hive biome. So if you remember from my last episode, I was talking about this hive biome that was coming into the game. I thought it was going to be like a sub-biome you find underground, but I was actually wrong. This is going to be a planetary biome type that you find, or a sub-biome on a planet. And it's kind of like a bug theme. They used to be underground only, but as you can tell, they've got a brand new texture for this hive block. It's got this kind of honeycomb look to it. It's dark blue. They've got their own furniture set as per usual. So here we got a lamp, we got a cool door, we have this little hive chest, a table, a chair, as well as a bed. And as you can see, the armor set I'm wearing right now is actually called a larva set, and it's got this little like maggot-looking, like, I don't know, insect grub looking guy. He's got like multiple arms and stuff like that, and you can find this set on these planets in these little chests. So I'm going to take this off real quick, and then we're going to hop down and I'm going to show you this planet. And I've got something really special after I show this planet off. Let's put on some real armor though. Hold on. There we go. Old Faithful. So this biome, as I said, can be found on the midnight planets, which is where we're going to go down to now. It's currently the only sub-biome on midnight planets, so you're going to find one on every midnight planet you go to. So as you can see right off the bat, these like weird looking grub things I pointed out last time, the lights. Here's that hive block on the ground. They have their own little unique trees here, and these things are really nasty looking, like, I don't know what they are, little egg pods or whatever. You'll find these little bitty random little holes in the ground. They'll contain these little grubs, and you got to be careful because these little bulbs that glow or whatever look like the chests, so you got to pay close attention or you'll miss these chests. So this brings up the next thing we have here. These are called baby larvae, and you'll find these whenever you break stuff like this. You'll pick up baby larvae. You can find them in chests, and also whenever you break these objects up here, if you break down trees, so for instance this here, you break these trees down, they drop baby larvae. So you see, and the baby larvae are used to craft the different furniture set for the hive biome. So we're just going to run through here and look real quickly. I know it's a little bit dark, but that's just kind of the nature of these planets. I'm wearing the brightest gear I can. But yeah, so here's just a general look at them. You're going to find one, because the way they are now, spawning wise, they're the only sub-biome on these midnight planets. So you're going to find one on every midnight biome for now, until that gets fixed. So anyways, we're going to head up, and I'm going to show you something I'm really excited about. Alright guys, so I've hopped over to this barren, lifeless planet to show off some of these weapons here, and they are really cool. So we're going to start off with the first sword we have, and so you have the regular left click for swing, and then if you right click, you have a swing upwards. It's kind of like a little sweeping upward motion, and it'll take you up. You can kind of use it as a way to get up and kind of traverse terrain. So that's really good. One of the first swords we have. Up next, the two spears I want to show you are super cool. So this first one here, I want you guys to prepare to have your mind blown, because this one has an amazing one. Charge up. Amazing ability, and it shoots you wherever you aim it. Fully charge, shoots you really, really far. It'll move you in midair like that. Doesn't matter what it is. And the other cool thing is that spears are actually kind of really good now. I remember people didn't really like spears very much because they're kind of the weakest of the melee weapon. Even though they have good range, they're still pretty weak as they don't have a very fast swing speed either. But now they actually have three abilities. So this one here has a jab with the left click. You have the charge up on the right click, and then if you left click and hold, you actually kind of have a prod and you hold it out, and when enemies run into you, they'll actually bounce off of the spear and take damage, and they can't get to you. So they have to use a range attack to attack you. And all spears are like this. They all have this little extra ability to hold it out. So our other spear here, regular left click and hold, then this fury attack. As you can see, it's much faster. Now here's the normal speed. This is as fast as you can go by just left clicking. So you can tell this one here is way faster. It's just like a fury of slashes, whatever. I can't wait to see this as one of my weapons. One thing I should note, and the reason I'm not showing this off on enemies, is that the damage on these is not it's not set yet. So like one thing I noticed when testing is this flurry thing is extremely weak, and when I chatted with one of the devs about it, they said they are aware and that they're still working on the damage calculations for these. So the damages that these do are not set right now, so it's no point in really showing you. So up next here we got an assault rifle with a secondary. It's called it's like some kind of crazy burst fire, but it's a super high rate of fire. So you're gonna see here the regular rate of fire. Hold on, we're getting some lag here. There we go. So Anyway, so it's got the regular rate of fire, and then if you hold right-click, it's got this crazy high rate of fire. And it's just insane. It's just spraying bullets all over the place. That'll be super fun. I'm sure it's going to cost a lot of energy to use, but it's really, really cool. Up next, we got a brand new rocket launcher. So, regular rocket launcher here, and now, this one's super cool. Let's kind of go up so we can see a little bit. It just follows your cursor. So, you can basically use this thing to hit people that are behind you. I can't wait to see what people do with this, because, like, I'm not super good with it, but I can imagine people pulling off some really crazy, like, MLG stunts with this thing. Up next, we got I think it's a shotgun? Yeah. It's a shotgun with a grenade launcher secondary. Now, one thing I'm starting to notice is that the grenade launcher is kind of a common theme across a lot of the primary guns as a secondary ability. So you'll find sniper rifles, assault rifles, shotguns, all with grenade launchers. You'll also find them with... Ah, crap. I don't think we can show this one. Let's see. Let's put up this here. So you guys don't have to apologize. It's very laggy today. There's something with this snapshot, or this little nightly, that's causing a ton of lag. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So, what I want to try to demonstrate here is this brand new flashlight. So we're going to take this back lit off here. So, this sniper rifle actually has a secondary flashlight ability, and of course you can't see it at all. Let's see, maybe I can close it in back here and show it off a little bit. Maybe this will do it. Here we go. Go back over. Yeah, you still really can't see it that well. Let's try to dig down. Maybe this will do it. Fill that in. So let's go back here. There we go. So you'll see sniper rifle with a flashlight on it. And the flashlight is like the grenade launcher secondary. It's quite common across the it's a secondary thing. And it's not that useful on a sniper rifle. It'd be a little more useful on something like a shotgun. But I thought that was pretty cool as a secondary effect. Up next we have a shotgun right here. But then the secondary has got these sticky explosive rounds. So you'll see here they actually stick to the ceiling and they'll blow up. So very, very cool. We're going to hop... Let's see. Let's put all of these... what should we do here? I think I need a chest or something, really. Well, whatever. We'll just do it this way. Alright, so... The next little bit here is we're going to take these swords. These swords are one of my new favorite ones. So it's a regular... This one, they're all elemental. So what these are, there's an elemental version of all of these. So here, this one's an ice one. And if you right-click, a huge laser, like, beam saber pops out, and you can slam it down. And this one's ice-themed, and obviously there's one for each color. So here's an electric one. Here's a poison one. And here's the fire one. Right, so these are all very, very cool. Up next, the spears have a really cool... well, I'm not sure what this thing actually, like, the point of it is. So it's got the regular jab and the jab and hold, but it's got this teleporting ability. So it doesn't matter where, like, it's kind of like Blink, but not really. So right-click, and basically what happens is you teleport, like, I don't know, from here to about where my cursor is now, forward, whatever direction you're facing. Right, so that's how far you teleport forward. But there's an explosion left in your wake every time. So that one's poison. Here you'll see a electric one, and you can't direct it. Like, you can't make it go up or down. It only goes horizontally, and only goes that one set distance, right? So it'll never go further than that. It's not quite like Blink in that regard, but wherever that spot is that you are, where that explosion is, does a ton of damage. So I can see it as a really good way to get out of a fight. If you're pinned in a corner, I have a feeling it does a lot of damage, and so it's a good way to get you out of a, you know, if you're in a pickle, it's a good way to get out. And one thing to note is there actually is a sword version of this. So obviously I think there's going to be an elemental version of swords that do this as well. Now up next we got the hammers, which, as you guys know, they have the normal, charge, and slam. But they've got this new slam, like, wave ability, and they've got, each one has their own elemental effect. So here you've got to charge up, slam it, and you'll see this, like, wave of energy comes out. Here we have the, what is this, fire version. Here this should be the poison. And last, this one should be the ice. Yeah. There it is. So those are really cool. You can't really, you can't do anything when it's charging. So, like, all you can do is walk forward. You can't jump or anything. You just kind of have to stay on the ground. You slam it. Does good little damage there. Up next here we have a assault rifle with these explosive burst rounds. So what this does, this blows up wherever your cursor is. And this is really useful. So, like, they're basically, like, they're like smart bullets. So whenever they're near an enemy, pretty much, you just, they blow up. But they blow up wherever your cursor is. So if an enemy comes over this ridge here, you can just pop the rounds, put to blow up right there, you know? So wherever your cursor is, they're going to blow up. That's going to be a really useful in my opinion. Going over here, we have a... these are okay. These are pretty cool. So what these are is these are an elemental version of the assault rifles. So this one here is a burst rifle that shoots electric, I think. Yeah. And it's got this little arrow thing that shoots. And what these do is these are penetration rounds that shoot through multiple enemies. And what I was told very briefly from one of the devs is that these travel through enemies of the selected type. So like this is an electric arrow, right? So supposedly in the future monsters are going to have like an elemental type. So what I understand is this is going to do like extra damage to monsters of those type, or it'll travel through them. I'm not quite sure yet, but there's one for each. So here's ice. We already showed you electric. Here's fire. And here's the poison version. So they're very, very cool. Definitely, these are definitely not the most impressive ones, but I think they're not really finished yet. So, like I was saying though, I'm super excited about this thing. This is by far the coolest one I've seen. Like, I'm loving this. And these are all just procedurally generated. There's still going to be more weapons in the game, like legendary ones that have their own custom stuff. So, ooh, it's actually getting dark. I might can use the flashlight a little bit more. See exactly how useful it is. It's really easy to see in the cave here. And I could see this being really useful on something like a shotgun or an assault rifle, especially if you like to go caving. And I'm not a big fan of dual wielding, so for me this is like a godsend. I love being able to have a primary weapon with a flashlight on it. So this will be pretty good, especially early game when you don't have a back item. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.